But let's see. Yeah, the 1 hour, I still want to go short, although maybe it's the liquidity that's trapped here. Could be a position there, so I do want to go short for another 2 levels or so. Good morning, traders. Welcome back to the Chart Whisperer. I am Tepo back again with another analysis video. Please do me a favor, hit that like there, subscribe, and follow with me for today's analysis video. Starting with the Dow Jones, as normal, our level count remains the same. We had our 2 levels of drop here, and then they came and retested last week's high, which is relatively close to the Mayo. So I still expect them to complete one more level of drop there. Should break last week's low actually. So yeah, I expect Dow Jones to complete the cycle before we look at any bullish movement. That being said, let's go to the 15 minutes looking for any areas of interest. As you can see over there, definitely happy to take a short from yesterday's high. It looks like it kind of coincides with Friday's high as well. Seems like there is some liquidity trap there because they broke that level on Monday, and then yesterday they didn't really come near it. So it seems like there is some sort of liquidity trapped in that area. So I'm just gonna look to take a short here. We get a little, as you know the drill, if we get a nice reversal pattern down there, definitely ready to take it down for another level or so, and then we'll look for the reversal after that. Let me see any continuation patterns we could trade. Definitely could take a continuation off of yesterday's low. If they come here and give me a nice high probability setup, then I can definitely take a short there. So my price alert for now will be there, but I'll still be monitoring price at yesterday's low as well. Nasdaq, on the other hand, did somewhat of the opposite. They completed 2 levels of rise, and then they did what I thought would be retesting the Mayo like they normally do after level 2. However, they kind of broke right past it and went all the way down to the blueberry actually. So let me just look at the higher time frame to see if we can get any indication. Yeah, on the higher time frame actually does indicate that Nasdaq is on a downtrend. We basically have done 1 level going down, we're in consolidation. So on the higher time frame, Nasdaq could be dropping for another 2 levels maybe, or 1. Yeah, about 1 or 2 levels. Going back to the H1 though, I still expect them to complete the cycle, so I'm still looking for long positions there. Maybe there was some sort of liquidity. Obviously, when there is a bit of a contradiction in the 2 time frames, I become even more strict when it comes to high probability setups. So I am still looking to go long there, and I can see that yesterday's low is close enough. I could definitely take a long from there, hopefully complete the cycle for all 3 levels. Continuation, yeah, we don't have any continuation patterns on the table today, so just looking to take a long from a nice top hand low rise there. Coming over to GBP USD, the 1 hour tells us that they just did a nice level of rise there, excuse me, and they had a day of consolidation. We should be looking to go long again. And when you look at my points of interest from yesterday, they didn't actually get there. They got there at the end of the day, and they just kind of reversed off of it. So I'm still looking to go long. They're just gonna have a quick look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is different. They've had 2 levels of drop, so according to that they could drop even further, but I'm not too focused on that. I'll just pay attention. Of course, like I was saying, since they contradict each other, I want the highest probability setup if I do get one. So when we look at the 1 hour, they're definitely looking to go long. Last month's, is it the low or the high? Last month's low looks like it is at a nice area. I like that it's almost at the bottom of Asian session low, so we can get, you know, just like the one that I like to mention, if price can go down there, break past it as well, include the Asian session low as part of the trap move, give us a nice strong reversal sign, and then I'll definitely take the long from there. For I expect for another 2 levels. They're quite clear there, so I want to see a nice top hunt from there. As you know, I wanted in London. It's always ideal to take pound trades in London, but we'll just keep monitoring price and seeing how it goes. But like I'm saying, my price alert is there, and I don't have any continuation patterns available for today. Definitely hoping for a stop hunt low right there. Euro USD also the same thing. They kind of reversed off of a level yesterday, but I look at it as consolidation for now. Last month's high, I mean low, is pretty much the same thing as well for Euro USD. I mean they're almost identical at this point. So I'm looking to go long there for another 2 levels as well. Pretty much the same thing. I want a stop hunt low, preferably during London session or maybe an hour or two afterwards, maybe around. Sometimes we do get it set up around 12:30, 1:30 South African time, so we could get something there. I think market time right now, I think 12 is 2. I could be wrong, or vice versa. Actually, I'm not getting into that, but yeah, I'm definitely looking to go long there. From last month's low, if we can get a nice trap move again. They didn't make it all the way to my points of interest yesterday, being the same one, so I want to go long there. Maybe there was a little bit delayed. Yeah, definitely want to go long there, and hold it for another level or 2. AUD USD, again pretty much the same thing. It's just that their M pattern or formation from yesterday looks a little bit more convincing. It looks like they could actually be going on a downtrend. When I look at the lower time frame though, I've had all 3 levels of drops, so I still expect them to rise from there, definitely. Yeah, this is not too concerning. I'm not a fan, but not too concerning, so I'll just look to take a long from there, and then from up, don't have any points of interest actually to trade. Maybe could take a continuation pattern from here for sure. Again, it would have to be high probability because I don't have a nice stop hunt there, but anything high probability, definitely happy to take a long from there. I mean, yeah, a long from there, continuation pattern, and take it for another 2 levels. USD CAD, the day before yesterday reversed from our peak, so it was nice to see that. And then it looks like they came and retested the Mayo as well on the 1 hour, which kind of coincides with level 2 behavior, so that also looks good. They also broke last week's high, yeah, last week's low, sorry, so I'm a little bit more convinced in fact in that direction. So I'm definitely looking to take a short there for another 2 levels, and then I go down there to look for a point of interest. I'm more than happy to take a short from yesterday's high. It is close to Asian session, the blueberry there as well, nice. Yeah, it looks like a high probability setup if we get one, of course, to take that for another clean level. I don't expect any tricky movements today. Yesterday they didn't do it, they just shot right past it, but that's okay because yesterday was more of like a consolidation day, as you can see. So definitely expect them to do that to complete their level down. Now I will also take a continuation pattern here actually, so I'm just going to keep monitoring that. But yeah, it looks like could get a nice continuation there if price doesn't make it all the way up to yesterday's high. So yeah, looking to take a short either there or there. I think my price alerts will be at both places for now, and we'll just take it as the day goes by. Dollar Swiss franc is a little bit similar. They did reverse from the high on Tuesday, I mean on Monday, sorry, to give us what looked like our peak formation. However, yesterday's movement was a little bit more questionable. It did have reset vibes. Let me just look at the higher time frame, and the higher time frame is still bullish, so that kind of gives a little bit more context, makes a little bit sense when we look at the direction there. But let's see, yeah, the 1 hour, I still want to go short, although maybe it's the liquidity that's trapped here. Could be a position there, so I do want to go short for another 2 levels or so. And I do have a nice point of interest here at yesterday's high. So if we can get a nice trap move there, a nice reversal pattern, I'll definitely be able to take it short there. Also open to taking a continuation pattern at last month's, is it the low or the high? At last month's high there, maybe we can get a nice continuation short there. Something could happen in this region here. If I were to draw a little bit of a box there just to highlight that this region here could be a level of an area of liquidity, so not necessarily just yesterday's high, but this whole area here leading up to which high is this? Tuesday, Monday's high could also provide a stop hunt, but of course for my rules I only pay attention to yesterday's high there. But this whole region could provide something for us there, so we'll just see. And then going over finally to the S&P 500 again, similar to Nasdaq, we've had our 2 levels of rise, and then they kind of gave a level 2-esque reversal. This usually makes sense if you see if this happens on the mayonnaise, but it's not the case right now, so this could be the beginning of a reset. Let me just see on the higher time frame. Yep, just like Nasdaq as well, S&P 500 is on a downtrend on the long term. I expect them to continue going down. However, again, because we're normally bullish on this in general, this could form a reset level again for S&P 500 over the long term, and then we continue with the upward movement. So when it comes down to the 1 hour, I'm still looking to take longs there. They haven't completed the cycle, so you know, when they don't complete the cycle, I'll only consider the bullish movement after they have broken past last week's low over there. So when I go to the 15 minutes, I'm expecting a stop hunt low rise there at yesterday's low. Shouldn't have any issues there. If they do, price starts make it all the way down there. Of course, like yesterday, they could just shoot right past this, but if we get a nice strong reversal pattern here, I'll be happy to take it long. We don't have any continuation, so I'll be happy to take it long there. Nothing short. Yeah, I think we'll go long, maybe even finish the week long, and then we'll start thinking about any other reversal patterns. But for the most part, I'm still bullish on S&P 500. I want to see them complete their cycle. And that brings me to the end of today's analysis. Thank you for watching. Please remember to hit the like button there if you found some value. Please click the link in the description. Join us in our Telegram channel and discussion group. Share setups. Let me see. Want to see what you've been trading, what you will be trading. If, for example, there are any instruments like the dollar yen that I don't have on my watch list, maybe you can give me your, or give us rather, your BTMM perspective, and then we can just chat from there and see if there's any trades that you notice that I don't pick up, and vice versa. And until the next video, please guys, trade safely, trade well, and I will see you guys tomorrow.